Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another yang-banging episode of the world-famous, award-winning Behind the Baller podcast. Brought to you in 8K high Doge finishing stereo sound. This is a Dust Brothers production with original music by the genius, Lakey Inspired. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Ben Baller, aka the Korean Hank Moody, aka the Korean John Cusack, aka the Korean Don Cheadle. But not Don Cheadle like now, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Don Cheadle circa 1988-2000. That gangster ass Don Cheadle, okay? Not this skinny, offended by Kevin Hart, Marvel comic Don Cheadle. Yo guys, welcome to the weekend wrap up. On today's episode, I am going to discuss how crypto and NFTs are really bullish. Finally, a new decent movie in my fucking library. Of course, Delta variant is fucking shit up, so I'm planning my life accordingly. The Captain Morgan chain contest ends in 48 hours, guys. Social media is now the new kids' currency and a place for kids to learn about culture. Ugh. The Seahawks had their first preseason game, and that shit was, we'll get into it in a second. Happy belated to my bro, Nipsey Hussle. And MTV is turning 40 years old. Truly an end of an era, all right? BTB Army, are you guys ready for a brand new episode? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Well, let's fucking go. All right, so before we get started officially, I got to send warmth, love, energy to my fallen bro, Nipsey Hussle. He would have turned 36 yesterday, and I think sometimes, like, damn, should we have kicked it more? You know, we kicked it a good amount, seen him every single year. I never let a year pass, right? Should we have talked more? We talked definitely a good amount. Should we have taken more pictures? I don't know, you know, I'm weird, you know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But nah, not at all. Nipsey did him, I did me, and we always connected organically when we needed to, right? He had so much going on, man. It's crazy. I talked about it, you know, I think on the show, and so did I. You know, had a whole bunch of close homies that he had a whole bunch of close homies that I didn't even know, right? And vice versa. So, you know, wasn't like one of my closest friends or anything. That's somebody I fuck with, you know. He was, you know, I was in his Rolodex, the whole nine, whatever it is. As much as you can fuck with somebody, I mean, I pretty much say the same, right? I really just love seeing his glow up because, you know, he was spitting bars. You know, no LA rapper was spitting like that. And this is early on, like in 2005, you know, I've heard of his name. I was like, oh shit, okay. You know, before that even, I was like, yo, this dude is spitting like Nipsey Hussle. He's buzzing in the streets and he just started coming up. And, you know, I'd see him because, you know, I'm on Slauson. So, you know, one day I'm going to talk about the Tyler and Nipsey beef, which I bet like 99.9% of fucking even Tyler stans don't know. And, you know, this Tyler Khaled shit was amazing. I think he's, you know, Tyler's a brave person. He's a different person today, okay? I don't talk to Tyler that much now. Ain't no beef with me and Tyler. He's in a different place right now. He's on his rock star shit. He has a certain place he wants to be, cool, whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's all good. He knows when it comes down to real information about certain things, he's got to come to me, right? And he hates doing that because he feels like, you know, I let him know about it. No big deal. But Tyler has gone to battle with Iggy Azalea, right? He has an army of internet trolls that he fights and shit, whatever, and big personalities. But he is a totally different person now. He does not do that type of shit. And this is a whole different thing. Because no way in a million years did Tyler think, and I know this for a fucking fact as an insider, you know, friend of his, no way did he think Nipsey was going to turn into, beyond a martyr. I mean, this guy's turned into a fucking low-key god. He, actual legend, actual god, something beyond, above and beyond anyone could fucking imagine. So, I don't know, man. I want to discuss that one day just because, I mean, I don't know. Well, we'll see. But anyways, when I went to Nipsey's funeral, I got to say, like, the impact on Los Angeles was bigger in a way, in the streets at least, than when the Lakers won a championship. It was that fucking big of an impact that he had on Los Angeles. It was insane. People really rock with this dude, and I got goosebumps on my arms, no cap, right now, on my legs as I'm telling this story. He had a bigger impact on Cali than Tupac had. And I was alive in real time when Pac died, okay? And don't get it fucked up. LA, Cali, the world was devastated when Pac died, okay? But there was no social media. There was no immediate instant news, things like that. It was a different time. Even with the different times, Nip was a man of his community. He held the keys to his own destiny. It was different, He was really, a gang member. It was different. I can't think of anybody in the rap game from LA or from California that could have this level of impact on the streets and people's minds and their inspiration, not even Snoop, okay? And I'm just saying, like, he just really, he touched a lot of people. It's crazy. So it's just sad that he's gone. I rarely reach out to Lauren. We've talked a few times, right? But I do pop up once in a while in her DMs or texts, just remind her I'm around, even though, she seems real good in spirits, when we talk and stuff. But she has so many other people to lean on, so I'm not like trying to bug or anything. But, it's just love. He was a good dad. This dude was just really, he's remarkable how he moved. It's crazy. Yeah, so shout out to Neighborhood Nip. Man, bro, it's just crazy. I just think about the times that we had, and it's unfortunate, man. But you know what? The marathon will always continue. Love you, bro. God bless, man. So, guys, if you did not forget, or if you didn't know, or if you forgot, sorry, this is a business show, right? Technically, Behind the Baller is supposed to be a business show in the business category. What does that mean? Who fucking knows? Okay. By the way, guys, forgot to tell you, don't know if it's going to show up on this episode. It will definitely show up by Thursday, but I got to give a big shout out to Tyler Toshikiyo. Tyler Toshikiyo. Big shout out to my homie, Alex Kizu, aka Deffer from K2S Crew. He plugged me with his nephew who did graphics. We have new BTB artwork, okay? And I just felt like, when you look at Gary Vee, you look at Ed Milet, look at fucking whatever the top 5 shows that fucking Ramsey dude, whatever, right? And I was like, look, this isn't NPR. This isn't like, a business, per se, like a corporation. This is, it's Ben Baller. It's me, right? And I wanted to have some significance. Like, I didn't want to be a cartoon anymore. I was like, you know what? I need some real fucking artwork. Like, and no disrespect to the dude who did the BTB podcast artwork, but I was like, nah, man, it's time to change the energy. And I wish we did it on the 2nd year anniversary or something, but I had to switch shit up, right? So this is the official artwork that's on. It'll be on the Instagram post if you see it. Big shout out to Tyler again. This is me, man. This is me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see my face. It's a publicity shot I shot like 4 or 5 years ago, but I use it for all my professional headshots. Photographer's name is 60 millimeter. And it's just, if you look at the actual artwork, I'm sitting behind the Hollywood sign, not in front of it, but behind it. So there's significance on that, right? Behind Hollywood, behind the scenes, behind the baller, right? And if you look out yonder, you see the LA skyline, you see my city. So again, shout out to Tyler for the new artwork, guys. We are sticking with this. I love this artwork. This shit reminded me of when I designed my cards, but I wanted someone else to do it. Anyways, I've said this several times before. Okay, back to the business shit. I've said this several times before, but if you got money sitting in a regular US bank account, okay, and it's sat for a while, years, 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, I have to ask you a question. Why? Are you scared, right? Are you fearful of something? I'm just curious, okay? Now, maybe you have no real guidance. You have no legitimate advice from someone who has their business together, like a financial advisor, a CPA. Don't take it from me. I'm just saying. But look, if you got $5,000, like if you got anywhere from $5,000 to even $500,000 sitting in a bank account, a single account, and you don't have some money sitting in crypto, like, what do you think it's going to do in that bank account? Like performance-wise, I'm actually curious. Like, what is it going to do in that bank account? Okay. It won't even cover inflation. You realize that, right? You go to a bank. This is what the fucking crazy irony is, right? You go to the bank, go to fucking Chase, go to Wells Fargo, go to whatever, Bank of America, go to the bank, you give them $50,000 and they'll give you 1% interest back, right? And they want you to keep your money there. But if you need a loan from the bank, let's say you need a $50,000 loan from the bank, you know what they're going to hit you with? They're going to hit you with 5 to 6% interest on the loan. And what's crazy is it's not even their money. It's your money. They're taking your money out and giving, and they're making money on the interest. It's fucking nuts. Do you see how they fuck you? Okay? It's just wild. All I'm saying is, look, once like I really, really like my money kicked in, my paper got right, you know, I've had money sitting in banks all my life. I get it. Okay. I've invested in low risk IRAs and random shit. I had a 401k, all that shit. Thank God I do not. Look, I don't want to fuck anybody's dreams or anything. I'm just telling you, thank God I don't have a 401k anymore. I cashed on that bitch 20 something years ago, right? No, 20 years ago. But I didn't get like aggressive really until this last decade, right? In the last 10 years. And guys, I'm 48 years old. Don't be a dumbass like me. I'm telling you now, from somebody who is worth a solid, you know, good 8 figures, I could easily have $200 million right now if I was more bullish on stocks and on crypto. If I was just more aggressive, period. Even though, you know, I've been more aggressive than ever in 2021 and definitely last year. But I owned a lot of Bitcoin and crypto in 2012, okay? The problem is my fault. I didn't hodl, right? Not long enough. Had I kept it all, my life would have been a little different today, right? Now, look, my glow up came and, you know, and I ate, I do what I can, whatever, boom. But how it would have hit at that point would have changed how I put money into things, like just seeing it, just really, I believed in it, but like I wasn't as crazy as I am now. You know, I just could have made different moves prior to the pandemic. But also, on the flip side, I pivoted into very big things and strengthened my BBDTC brand during the pandemic because crypto had hit so fucking hard this year, you know, and I saw it growing. So anyways, look at right now, crypto is on a bull run, right? It's bullish as fuck, right? I've made $250,000 in profit this last week, and that's no cap, right? Doge is fucking waking up and about to fucking maybe hit 40 cents this week, maybe next, I don't know, may hit 50 cents this month, who knows, right? And then if that happens, we get back into that fucking big boy range, okay? But I don't think it's going to hit $1 soon, you know, even if Elon tweeted about it like every fucking day. And like if Tesla accepted Doge and people started really going heavy and buying fucking Teslas with Doge, then maybe just that, you know what I'm saying? Because the fucking, you know, the utility of it being a currency and using it, it might just take that. It'd have to take something that big. You know, Doge 1, the project, the rocket ship, I don't know. But I think once it's $1, it's going to drop again for sure. But right now, you know, I'm at an average of 14 cents. That's my Doge average right now, right? And I'm holding a lot of coins, okay? So I'm not too bad off. Now, I knew it'd break 30 cents this weekend. I just had this feeling. I feel like it's coming and the market's crazy, right? And it peaked at 36 cents yesterday, I think. So guys, look, it doesn't take much to invest your money. Do I think, even if I think it's going to get to 50, do I think you get in at 36? You know, that's hard to say, man. You know, I just think everyone should have got in when it hit below 25. I think everyone should have got in when it hit 20 cents. That's just where I think with it, because I want people to be a little more safer. But, you know, I'm in, so it's different. Okay. But it doesn't take a lot of money to invest. But do it wisely. Make sure it's money that was going to sit anyways, right? Because I don't want it. You don't want it sitting in a fucking bank getting 1%. For what? You know? You could do that in a fucking week. You could do that in a month. I'm just saying it's better than sitting in a fucking year not doing shit, okay? If you're going to walk into a casino in Las Vegas or fucking, you know, Atlantic City to gamble on the tables, play blackjack, whatever, or go to fucking Indian reservation, you know, casino, look, yes, there's that instant satisfaction of betting $100 and getting that $200 back, right? And letting that adrenaline hit your body and be like, oh my God, just that instant gratification. You got to tell your adrenaline to chill, okay? don't walk into the fucking casino, right? I'd rather have you bet on a game. It makes more sense, right? And there's more fun in that when you watch the game. But that's just me, okay? But invest that $500 you're going to bet on fucking roulette and on blackjack and whatever else, in Doge or anything else. You know, it might come back slower, yeah. But when you see it rise, when a bull run happens, you'll appreciate what I'm saying, okay? Even like buy baseball cards or bear bricks or sneakers. Invest in a hot player. Get in, in fucking LaMelo, even though it's already jumped up. Get in the next motherfucking dude, right? Think about putting your money in other places that will grow. Bear bricks, sneakers, whatever, something that you see growing, okay? Even if you can afford like real estate, it's always good to have a deep portfolio, right? My boy Jonas Bavako, rest in peace, LRG CEO, co-founder, he fucking had all kinds of shit in his portfolio. He had fucking apartment buildings, he had tech companies, this, that, and the third. And the funny thing was, all that shit didn't do that good. And what's funny is the best thing in his fucking portfolio was his fucking jewelry that he bought from me. His diamonds and gold that he bought from me, because gold had went fucking on a bull run, went crazy. But look, NFTs are kind of going crazy, right? I got a couple Gary V NFTs that I've been sitting on for like 3+ months now. And, initially they were, whatever, 7, 8, 10 grand maybe. And now these two Gary V NFT, V Friends NFTs I have are worth over $150,000. Like that shit is crazy. Okay, guys? Like be around successful people, man. I always placed myself as the brokest dude in the circle. I didn't want to be around nobody who fucking had less money than me, unless I was mentoring them, and that's more recent. I never minded being the brokest dude in the room. That shit never, ever, ever was a problem with me, okay? Making money is not that hard. Keeping it is, okay? So you got to have patience. You have to have willpower to hold off on shit until your cash flow coming in is so much stronger than any of your spending habits, it don't matter, okay? Now, if there was one crypto investment I'd say to get into now that will return good and has a safe future, I personally think, I'd say it's Ethereum. I don't own it. I mean, I own Ethereum. So I'm not the founder, whatever, boom. I don't have I have Ethereum, of course. But what I'm saying is I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you guys the way I see trends, okay? If you don't have a lot of money, you don't have to buy one Ethereum coin at $3,300. You could buy fucking 1/10 of one, you could buy whatever. You could see small money grow. But obviously it performs better as you put more money into it. But if you don't have a lot of money, get into Cardano, right? Buy Cardano, all right? Because you know what? If you have $500, at least you could have some coins on a crypto that's, doing well. Don't buy altcoins. It is just not worth your fucking time. Look what SafeMoon's doing. I told you guys that before. I'm not fucking Vegas Dave. I actually care about you guys. Sidebar, Watford, I don't know how to pronounce it, football club, a professional soccer team, they're actually wearing Dogecoin on their actual jersey sleeves now, okay? Shit's getting hot again, man. People really, the Doge Army is not a fucking joke. I know we got the BTB Army, but if you're in the BTB Army, you need to jump onto this Doge Army with me and fuck around and stay. Look, I'm holding, If Doge hits fucking 70 cents, I'm not selling all my Doge. I'd like to use it as utility, and pay for shit, but I'm just telling you guys, all right? Now, I know some of you might know, right? Some of you don't. But I was supposed to be in the Bay Area chilling with Nicolette's family for a birthday party this weekend. I'm supposed to be there right now, coming back home today, okay? Supposed to be there over the whole weekend, relaxing, chilling, eating Filipino food and all this stuff. But this Delta variant shit is getting uglier than people think. It is really bad, right? People don't want to see it. The people are in denial. And I get why they're in denial, because this shit's fucked our country up. And it's fucked the world up. Excuse me. It's affected the world, okay? Now, what it's also doing is it is infecting kids at a higher rate than ever. And that's what, it's getting scary. All right, remember, the vaccine for kids won't be available until late October. And a lot of people don't even know this, right? But that vaccine's already in motion, okay? And that's hopefully if everything goes well. And that vaccine will be available for kids that are over the age of 5 and up, right? So trust me, London and Ryder are getting that motherfucking vaccine. But for now, this Delta variant shit is fucking up our travel plans. And people are like, oh man, feel sorry for you, blah, blah. No, fuck you. Because my travel plans put money in people's pockets. My travel plans put money into institutions, and it's good for the economy, okay? But look, it's fucking up shit, right? We're supposed to be in New York City tomorrow. It could be possibly fucking up their future in school for this year. I don't know, man. Like, until everyone gets their shit together, it's going to be a really interesting situation. This is what life is about to be like. Like, really think about how long I've been doing this shit for. Over a year. You know, we're going to fuck around and hit 2 years fairly soon. You want to live like this? Come on, man, do the right thing. You know, we were supposed to be in New York this week, and then I changed it. I was like, fuck it, let's go to Horseshoe Bend. Let's go to Arizona. Let's go to Utah. Let's go to Mount Zion. And like, I had like checked it out because, you know, we can't go to New York because I don't want to get on a plane and have to fucking risk London and them. But there's a flash flood warning in Arizona and Utah, the whole area. I'm like, I'm not about to go be in the RV and deal with that shit. But the next thing is it's 106 degrees in Arizona. So like the AC, look, the RV works good and everything. I'm just saying, like, bro, it ain't really that fun to be hiking outside and do all that shit. So might not be the best time to do an RV trip. And by the way, you guys understand this global warming shit it's the weather all over the country, all over the world is insane. So then I even looked at Yosemite for this week, and there's some slight issues there, some air quality issues, some other things. I'm going to go somewhere, right? And again, we're supposed to be in New York tomorrow, right? This week, for a whole week, we're supposed to be in New York City, right? And I'm sad as a motherfucker because, you know, the kids won't be able to chill. Like, London's been in New York and shit, right? But Ryder and Kaya, they haven't, right? They want to see the Empire State Building. They want to see the Statue of Liberty. You know, they want to play in Central Park. We want to go to Serendipity. Like, we were really going to go around the city. I wasn't going to have much work done. I was really going to be like, it was going to be family time, okay? And they were looking forward to it. Like, Kaya loved being out. Of course, you know, my kids are accustomed to certain lifestyles. It's cool. You know, I get it. They're spoiled. But, I'm just sad, man. We had a photo shoot set up in Central Park and all that shit. So, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking of some last minute trip ideas because they start school, you know, in fucking like 9 days. So I just got to think of something. And I got shit coming up. I got the cookies fucking meet next weekend, or this weekend. No, next weekend I got the cookies meet up. I got all kinds of shit. Thinking of somewhere to go to that's quick, within a 2-hour drive or something. I don't know, man. School is so fucked up right now. Their school is so fucked up with the Delta shit. Like, some parents are now sending text messages, sending emails out to all of the parents in the schools. And they're like, some parents are keeping their kids home for this school year until the vaccine is out. And, you know, flu season is going to come up. It's going to hit hard. One of the parents leading these texts and emails, she's a doctor. She's a full-blown, you know, medical doctor. And she's been seeing all of the rising cases and is scared for her kids. So like, she puts that fucking idea in Nicolette's head. I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, when the fuck does it end? Right? I need London to go to school. You know, he needs to be with his friends. He is going crazy on a regular basis. It's already affected his mental health, and he didn't have the greatest mental health from before. He needs to go and play with his friends. But it's like going outside. They're talking about wear masks outside. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? This shit is really insane. So school might be on hold after we've already dropped fucking $500 on fucking school supplies, right? Be like, oh, that's not a lot of money for school supplies, man. I ain't talking about clothes and shit, all the uniforms, everything else. That's another fucking G each, right? And I'm just saying, it's just stressing me out because I want my kids to have a fucking good life, right? And my colitis is flaring up. It's horrible. Right? My wife can't sleep at night. She's really that stressed out. It's giving her anxiety. So I'm not thinking about, like, the vacation thing is like to get us, you know, out and swim and be at the beach or be in the mountains or something like that. But speaking of swimming, my boys just made the swim team at their school. That was another fucking $1,000 in uniforms and paying the coach, blah, blah, this and that, whatever, and all the fucking tutors and stuff. I'm just like all fucked up right now. Okay? But on a positive note, we had a really good bonding family weekend. No in-laws, no friends, no nothing. It was just the Yang Gang, just the 5 of us, right? That was nice. You know, I'd Ryder sleep with me 2 nights in a row. But look, I'm on my way to work, and obviously I'm going to finish this podcast. But I'll discuss More of that in a minute because I got something to talk about with work. But yo, we got to pay some bills right now, okay? It's time for a commercial break. Yo, Miles, you know what to do, champ. So, yo, guys, we'll be right back. This episode is sponsored by our newest partner, Bojangles. Bojangles chicken sandwiches. Get them now and thank me later. Hand-breaded, marinated in bold blend of seasoning with buttermilk coating. The flavor is actually in the marinade, so the chicken itself tastes great, not just the sauce. They've got thick-cut dill pickles, creamy mayo, and on a toasted, buttery bakery bun. It's exquisite. It's so good because it was made the right way. Whenever possible, my family and I get Bojangles. Their spice is all the way nice. If you're lucky enough to live near a Bojangles, grab a sandwich and tag me and @BenBallerPod on your IG stories. Could be the start of something big and delicious. Check out Bojangles.com or download the Bojangles app to place your order today. Bojangles Chicken and Behind the Baller Podcast, a duo always coming in hot. As you all know, this is not your practice life. You have to make the most of it for yourself today and for your family after you're gone. My kids and family are so damn important to me, so I always make sure to have my life insurance on point, and you should do the same. Life insurance, especially term coverage, is surprisingly affordable. Why not pay a bit each month to protect the ones that you love? If you're asking yourself this question, choose Ladder. Ladder is 100% digital, no doctors, no needles, no paperwork when you apply for $3 million in coverage or less. You just need a few minutes and a phone or a laptop to apply. Ladder's smart algorithms work in real time, so you'll find out instantly if you're approved. If you prefer to talk to a person, their team of licensed agents doesn't work on commission, so they'll help you and not upsell you. No hidden fees. Cancel anytime. Get a full refund if you change your mind in the first 30 days. And Ladder policies are issued by insurers with long, proven histories of paying claims. They're rated A and A+ by AM Best. Finally, since life insurance costs more as you age, now's the time to cross it off your list. So go to ladderlife.com/baller today to see if you're instantly approved. That's LADDERLIFE.com/baller. ladderlife.com/baller. I don't know how many of y'all were at least 10 years old, really 12, right? I don't know how many guys were at least 12 years old in the mid 80s, all throughout the late 80s, right? If you were at least 12 throughout the late 80s or 10 throughout the late 80s, at least, in 2000, you were a teenager or something, right? MTV was a big deal. You guys have to know that. If you're my age, and you know how big of a fucking deal MTV was for a couple decades, okay? It was like our Instagram, right? It was our YouTube, right, for musical entertainment and even regular entertainment, especially when the first, the fuck was the goddamn show called? Jesus Christ. What the fuck was it? What was the fucking show? Real World. The Real World, right? I fucking always forget that Jamie Chung was on Real World. Anyways, it was our YouTube, okay? For main entertainment-wise, like media-wise, that was it, okay? Yo MTV Raps, I really thought about it now. Back then, I didn't appreciate it, and I hate when that shit happens and it's gone. Yo MTV Raps was so fucking iconic. It changed the way rap music is today. Okay, wait, hold on. MTV changed how music was viewed, period. Okay? There was no YouTube. So for 20, 30 years, right? Very long time. All you had was MTV to watch a music video, unless you watch Friday night videos on ABC, whatever. And that was always like the top 10 songs. It was like fucking Billy fucking Joel and then like Michael Jackson and shit, right? You know. But VH1 later would play videos. They didn't play no rap. You know, they doing a little bit of fucking soul R&B shit, right? But it was mostly rock and pop, right? And that was really the only video channel. And then VH1 turned into fucking just reality shit, right? Just like whatever. Or my favorite, the Video Jukebox, also known as The Box. They're based out of Miami. I fucking love that channel. But music videos change marketing forever, especially with songs and everything, right? To this day, I still feel like shit hits different when I watch a music video on a big screen, like on a TV, watching the music video on a TV. That shit hit way different than watching it on your phone or your laptop. Yes, the convenience factor is there, but nah, fuck that. If I'm on a plane, I got no choice, cool. Throw out a tablet, laptop, my phone, okay, I understand, it's great. But if you have a fucking choice, come on, man. Now it's a little different because I have a 100-inch fucking screen, like a real TV, TV, but I'm saying like, when I choose a movie theaters in my house, sometimes the movies would be cool, but, I'm definitely down to do it at the house. Smoke, could fucking eat, eat good, whatever. It's a different type of thing. But, yeah, it just hits different. I remember when A$AP Rocky was directing LSD and just watching, little bits and then watching it on the big TV. It was just like, yo, man, damn, dog, you did your fucking thing. So anyways, speaking of music videos, speaking of MTV, the legendary MTV, aka Music Television, is turning 40 years old this month, and they asked me to make 5 gold MTV chains, and I did. So I'm headed into my store right now as we speak to film some content there. And I got to tell you guys this. Lately, I just really been when I say lately, I mean like in the last 5 years. I just ain't been in the mood to film any content. Doing a selfie and going on Instagram Live, do some whatever, not really have to wear makeup or fucking get an outfit and everything. Like, I don't really dress up for my photo shoots as it is, right? Except for Vogue. I'm just always me. But I just don't care to take pics of myself. I'm not a very photogenic person. It's either hit or miss. And mostly it's miss, right? So, but at least ever since I got my teeth done, I got no problems with smiling. I just don't like shooting fucking content. All right. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be giving away one of these MTV chains. So make sure you are stayed tuned, locked in to the BTB podcast on my social media. Just make sure. All right. Now, guys, be honest. Who do you know that is a public figure, right? Celebrity, public figure, whatever, that gives away as much shit as I do? As many prizes, giveaways, everything. Name somebody, okay? Don't say Mr. Beast, okay? I just barely found out about that guy this year, but he is actually a fucking beast. So I'm talking about who? The Korean Liam Neeson, yes, me, okay? Speaking of giveaways, guys, the Captain Morgan chain giveaway, which includes a chance for a trip to Los Angeles to meet me and go to the MLS All-Star game that ends in 48 hours. Okay, that's this Wednesday, August 18th. Don't wait till Wednesday. Do that shit now. Do that shit tomorrow at latest, but do it now. Tell friends, okay? Please remember, simple rules. 1, you must follow Captain Morgan's Instagram account. It is in my caption on my Instagram, okay? Number 2, when you are commenting and leaving your homie's name, who you want to take to the game, make sure you hashtag Captain on Ice sweepstakes. Okay. Lastly, you must be 21 or over to enter. All right. Very simple rules. Now, guys, if for some reason you can't see my Instagram page anymore, I did not block you, most likely. Okay. If you just in the last few days, if you can't see my Instagram page, I did not block you. Per my contract with Captain Morgan and Facebook rules, I had to set my page to 21 and over. Okay. So just to go to your settings. Okay, go to your profile, go to your account, add your age on there. And if you're over 21, it will allow you to view my page. Now, after August 18th, I'll remove that parental advisory age, little limit thing there. But listen, don't sleep, y'all. That chain is sick as fuck, and it's going to be definitely a good time at the MLS All-Star game. It's going to be lit. And, you get a little special treatment and stuff. You get to meet me and get to meet me more in a more private capacity. So, anyways, I just said, I hate shooting content, right? Even if it's to promote like my work, my gold items, my BBD, my jewelry, whatever. Okay. I'd rather not be in any photo shoot. Right. But I do see a difference. I notice when my face or presence is in the content that I'm selling, it does better. Okay. Or on my posts, my products, whatever, if I'm involved, like you see me, then it does better. Okay. And I've noticed, like, I've been going through friends of mine's Instagram accounts, and I just see a lot of people do photo shoots. And like a lot of my homies, they're famous, they're actors, whatever, and they're getting paid to do paid content. But I noticed a few of my friends, right? I'm not going to say their name, but just they're doing high fashion photo shoots. Like for real, okay? They're spending money on professional photographers. They have lighting. They're at, exotic locations. They might be at a studio. Some of them might be on the street too. But what I'm saying is they're doing several outfit changes. Okay. I'm talking about they're wearing Christian Dior. They're wearing Chanel. They're wearing Louis. Really high-end outfits. Okay. Let's say $5,000 minimum per outfit, and like doing multiple looks. And then they'll tag like LV, they'll tag Louis Vuitton and the respected high fashion house that they're wearing. And, if they were famous, you'd be like, they have a good, good amount of following. But if they're like famous, you'd be like, oh shit, this is like, damn, such and such booked a fucking Gucci ad. That's crazy. But I had to find out, like, this shit wasn't even affiliated with Gucci or Chanel or Dior or whatever. And I'm like questioning, like, why the fuck are you doing this photo shoot? Like, what the fuck? What you spent like your entire day, like, with like people, like there's a production. Okay. And I know some of you new cats right now are listening to this and you're asking yourselves, well, why not, Ben? Why not? Why are you hating? Let them just be, let them do their thing. Okay. Let me explain to you real quick. Okay. Imagine me setting up a basketball game with 9 or 10 or 12 of my homies. Okay. And then imagine me renting out a big arena to play basketball in, right? A college, whatever. And it's like a professional setting to play basketball. Okay. Now imagine I have my squad. My team is rocking official Lakers jerseys. Okay. Lakers uniforms. Fuck it. Head to toe. Right? Basketball shoes, all that. And then I have the other team that I'm playing against, I had them wearing all Celtics jerseys and Celtics uniforms. Fully done up. We're really wearing NBA uniforms, both teams, okay? And then let's say we have a game. We hire a referee, we film content, and we're like, yo, man, we make a fucking post, like, yo, Lakers versus Celtics game. We just had a Lakers versus Celtics game, dog. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yo, we had, and I tagged the Lakers and the Celtics. I tagged the NBA. Do you guys get the fuck up? You understand what the fuck I'm saying? Like, I mean, there are better things to do with your money. That shit is just weird as fuck. Like, is it for attention? What is it for? Okay? Like, do you guys get it? I'm just had to bring that up. It's just weird. Like, they just want to post pictures. I get it. It's their page. They can post whatever. It's just weird. When you're spending money, you could be using it on something else or whatever. I don't know. Another thing I noticed, I saw this post. If you guys saw like a week ago, some dude from Compton called out Soulja Boy for buying, middle of the mall kiosk jewelry and shit, whatever. So I went to the post of the dude, and Soulja had it like deleted. He reported it. He had his fans report it, whatever, boom. And like, look, man, Soulja's a legend. I get it. Okay, kid called Soulja Boy out, right? But Soulja's fans are in the comments saying, "Oh boy, you lame. Like, why you clout chasing? Why you counting pockets? Like, why you care what he does with?" I'm just like, hold on. Look, I like Soulja Boy, okay? But if you constantly talk about in your raps about how your ice is crazy and your jewelry's real, and your jewelry shitting on the next person, you just talking about how much money you got and how much ice you got on your neck, and you get caught in the middle of a regular Westfield type mall buying silver, gold-plated, cubic zirconia-based jewelry, you fraudulent, okay? And so now is the youth saying, so I'm trying to figure out what the youth is trying to say here, right? Like, they're basically saying it's not cool to call out people who are perpetrating a lifestyle, like a fraudulent lifestyle, right? Is that what you youngsters are saying? Like, are you guys trying to say that it's not cool to call someone out who's perpetrating a fraud. Then people are like, oh, well, there's movies, right? That people act like Batman. Yeah, I get that. This is different because rap has always been real. It's been affiliated with the streets. Get the fuck out of here, man. Look, that big homie guidance and that parenting like really helps. Okay, I am scared for the future. You need to call somebody the fuck out. You fucking tripping. Okay, that's what Baller Busters and all these other people. This shit is crazy. The people are just mixed up. Okay, there are actual people on social media in real life, right, who think it's cooler to have more followers than money. I bullshit you not. People rather have 5 million followers than $5 million. They think fame is better than getting the real bag. You know, and I'm not hating on celebrities. I'm talking about the pseudo celebs that are like Instagram or TikTok famous and get gassed up in the head and don't realize like there's people out there that are really getting money and balling way more than them and got fucking 1,200 followers. Like, don't be shitting on them people, man. Like, you think you're cooler than them, but really these motherfuckers out there really doing it. They just aren't getting the same treatment because they're not famous, but they're paying for it legit and they earned it. Okay. And I get it. Look, I get it. When I was young going out, I didn't know if someone had it like that or if they were just fronting, okay? But back then, fame was warranted, okay? When you saw someone famous, there was talent behind it. With the exception of Milli Vanilli and some other people, people are at least still entertainers, okay? Yes, TLC didn't write their songs, produce their music. They were still entertainers and they were cool. They'd be real celebrities, okay? I would see people live a certain life and I wish I had that life. But then I realized later, I was like, yo, man, this shit is lame. They don't own their house. They don't own their car. Like, they're not like out being free. You know, I'm about my paper, okay? And that's not all I'm about. But I'm definitely not about wasting my time or someone else's time or throwing false narratives out there about my actual life, okay? That's all I'm saying. So find center, right? Center. Okay. Focus on what's important. All right. That should be eating good, taking care of yourself, taking care of your immediate family, and then taking care of your circle. Okay. If everyone did this, this world would be a totally different place. Pivot into some other shit, right? So I went to visit my boy Paul Rodriguez, aka P-Rod, this weekend at his new office/skate park. And let me say, yo, this fucking place is beautiful. If you watch my Instagram stories, you know, fucking beautiful. Like, he's invested almost $1 million in this place. And this is his man cave, right? Like, it's everything you could ever want if you're a skater and more. He's got like a little movie theater in there. He's got a he's got a recovery center in there where he has like cryotherapy. He's got like short-term luxury living quarters for like his daughter, for like his homies. He's got like TV. He's got area to eat. He's got pool table. There's music. It's all controlled from a fucking phone or a tablet. He's got a basketball court and like, you know, let's say you're staying there, you're chilling, he's working all night, whatever. He's with his daughter. He's too tired. Then they don't want to go home. All right, fuck it. They stay, go to sleep, and they're chilling. They got security there. It's cool. But it's fucking sick. Place is dope, man. And that was the first time in many years. I jumped on a skateboard in San Francisco not that long ago, but since I've gone to board and been in a skate park, it's been 15 years. Okay. Riding up and down my driveway does not count. Okay. Like, I was sore as fuck after and washed up. And you start realizing how many different muscles you use when you skate. And, you know, Paul's seen some pictures of me when I used to skate back in the 80s and shit. And he's like, yo, P-Rod's like, bro, you need to come back here and exercise more. Like, I got a trainer, this and that. You need to come train. Like, come through. And I couldn't agree with him anymore. Like, real shit. But his skate park is far the fuck away. Okay, that shit took me 40 minutes to get there, but it's still dope as fuck. I was sore and I just felt like, damn, man, I broke a sweat, felt good. Look, I got to see him skate, practice, bust some crazy moves. We got to chop it up. And out of any pro athlete that I know, okay, his motto in life, how he actually lives his life is the best I've seen of any professional athlete, okay? He's just a super nice, humble guy. I've said this before. He's been on the show. You guys know he's been on the podcast. My goal at that skate park by the end of the year is to be able to drop down from that quarter pipe, right? He's got a high quarter pipe. I want to be able to drop down that bitch, go around the park, go up the little thing, and I want to be able to fakie on that wall. If I do that, I'm good. And, get my basic ollies back. That's like a goal of mine. So let's see what happens, man. I got motherfucking 2 or 3 boards. I really need to get back in shape. I'm truly in the worst shape of my life, and it's pathetic. It's not funny. I need to do something about it, okay? I know you guys are tired of me talking about it, but I'm saying. Anyway, so my Seahawks flew to Vegas and played against my old squad, the Raiders, in their beautiful Allegiant Stadium. It is probably the second nicest stadium in all of the NFL. SoFi has got it beat, but it is fucking, at that point, it might be like, it's like Ferrari and Lamborghini. They're both amazing. It's just incredible. But my team went over there and they got washed, right? Like, I'm shaking my fucking head watching this game like, yo, this is terrible. If anything was solidified in this game, it is that Trey Flowers is still a risk and cannot be trusted. He cannot be even a 3rd string, maybe not even a fucking 4th string. I will take Richard Sherman and his mental issues over this guy. Shit was a terrible game to watch. Like, I had it in the background at that point, became background noise, okay? Geno getting his minutes in, like, cool, okay, like, okay. He didn't hit that touchdown. But anyways, look, it didn't show me anything. All right, the game was absolute trash, and I have no notes from it, okay? Anyways, on a high note for my Seahawks, the NFL yesterday listed their top 100 players. Well, they went from number 40 to 100. They didn't finish. And as of this morning, I could check again, but I'm just letting you know that my bro, Quandre Diggs, friend of the podcast, been on the show, made number 77 out of that 100. Yo, Nino, congrats, my boy. Salute to you, motherfucker. Tyler Lockett, one of my favorite players ever, made number 76. That's kind of high, but all right, cool. Still made the top 100. KJ Wright, who is technically a free agent. I think he's still a Seahawk to me. I don't know. He made number 67. So that means from 1 through 40 that Russell Wilson, DK, Metcalf, and Jamal Adams, they better be in that motherfucking top 25. I don't want to see Jamal or, DK could be in 30 to 40. I don't know, but I don't want to see Jamal or Russ. Jamal's got to be in that top 25. Russ got to be in that top 10. I don't give a fuck. Okay? As of this recording, like I said, they've only went to number 40. Okay? But check out the NFL list. I'm sure there's more Seahawks on there. If you guys are Niners fans, you guys go eat a dick. It's fine. It's all good. Miles Davis, sorry, bro. Fuck the Niners. Miles thinks the Niners are going to go to the fucking Super Bowl this year. I cannot wait for that first home game versus the Titans. And if anybody who works for the 49ers organization, if you are listening, could you please DM me or, email the podcast behindtheballerpod@gmail.com. I just want to go to Levi's Stadium. Okay? I am banned from the stadium. I would love to go. Be fucking amazing. Okay? That first home game, though, versus the Titans is going to be an ugly battle. Motherfucking team is tough as a motherfucker. All right, Derrick Henry, no motherfucking joke, but I am ready for it. Can't wait to go see some homies in Seattle. I'll probably just be there for like 24 hours, a little bit more than that. But I will not be flying to Indiana for the very first game. I was going to fly to Indiana September 12th. I got something going on that day. But plus, I am trying to limit it, but I definitely will be hitting more Seahawks games than I've ever hit in my life, even if I'm just flying in for the game and flying back. Now, again, I want to talk about this dude, PJ Washington, and this dumbass bitch that he had a baby with, but it's like just so sad I want to give it any light, but I am going to briefly say, look, I would hate to be in this dude's shoes right now. And I know what a nightmare that cunt is because I've been with the bitch who's fucked up, except she wasn't so obvious with it, right? I had an ex who was fucking crazy. There was a baby involved, blah, blah. Thank God she had a fucking miscarriage, all this other shit, whatever. And it was crazy because it happened in such a short, fucking super fast amount of time. This bitch, Brittany, preyed on this dude since he was in college. Okay. Now he's blessed for sure. He's in the NBA. But if he can't focus on basketball, because, your son is your first focus, right? But, you got to focus on how are you going to provide for your son? So basketball's got to be a priority. And he seems real distracted right now with these cryptic messages he's sending out. He's sad he can't go see his son after giving this bitch $200,000 a month. And he's got to give her $200,000 a month for like the next 18 years. Like, yo, if he focuses on the drama between his psycho baby mama this mentally unstable creature, Brittany Renner, then I don't know what's up with this dude. And it fucks up her bag too. And I don't think she even gives a fuck. This bitch is crazy as hell, right? She's writing a second book on her life as a thought and as a groupie and dick sucker, right? And she's doing a fucking tour with porn star Tiana Trump. I got nothing about porn stars. I have friends who are porn stars. But when you're going to cities just to fuck like random dudes, just weirdo shit, right? Like they're going to slurp up and sleep with random teenagers or virgins in each city. Like that's just, bro, like, come on, PJ. Bro, man. Like you need to befriend Future ASAP, right? At least become homies with Tristan Thompson or something, bro. I will pray for you, man. It's just fucking sad. Lastly, I watched a good-ass movie, man. I highly suggest it. It's called Born a Champion, right? It stars Sean Patrick Flannery. If you guys are young and don't know who the fuck this dude is, at one point, this guy was a Hollywood idol. And he was in one of the most legendary films in Hollywood history, the movie Boondock Saints. Okay, he was in some other blockbuster hits, and it's been quiet for dude as of lately, right? You know, he was that dude. Late 90s, early 2000s, he was that guy for sure. He made some bread here and there. He lived a good life. I don't know what to do. I mean, but, you know, he's in his 50s now. So, you know, this movie's a good, feel-good movie. It's a feel-good revenge flick, right? You know how much I love revenge. It's based in L.A., like Harbor City. It's filmed partly in Dubai. It co-stars Dennis Quaid. And, you know, the movie is about a grappler, wrestler, who got into MMA before the hype of MMA, before UFC and all that stuff, right? And he goes to Dubai. He fights this dirty fighter who later becomes the champion in the MMA world. And they fought in a private fight funded by a Saudi king, right? He goes through mad struggles. Like, you know, there's love, you know, there's all this other crazy shit. There's family. And, you know, the acting isn't A1. But it's B1. It's not D, none of that, whatever. It's not fucking Sharknado, none of that, whatever. But it's good enough. Okay. And Dennis Quaid's in it. You know, Dennis Quaid's a real fucking actor. He ain't playing. And it has a happy ending, but a slightly tough ending, but it's happy. You know, tell me what you think. You know, like I want you to watch this movie. You know, honestly, I give the movie a 7.5 out of 10. Okay. For what it was, like for what I needed to be and everything else, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Okay. For what it was. It's a good movie. It's entertaining, okay? I bought it on Amazon Prime. Renting it would have been $6. Buying it was 10. So I was like, fuck this. I'm going to take a gamble and buy it. $4. Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to watch it again. I'm sure. Good movie. I don't know if I'd watch it 2 or 3 times. I mean, 4 times or something, but it was good, okay? Born a Champion. Definitely check it out. Lastly, Raising Kanan, episode 5, fucking fire. Guys, like, bruh, man, 50 Cent really captured that early 90s vibe. And these 5 episodes are flawless. These 5 episodes are so good. Like Power first season was really good. This first season of this shit this is better than fucking, what is it? The Ghost Volume 2, whatever. It's that shit. This is better than that for sure. But that was good though. But this is just really good, right? You know, he just had that real 90s when Polo was that shit, brand Nubian, you know what I mean? That era. You know, you add sex and violence and that real trap game in there, it makes this shit all legit, okay? Fuck, like, I could binge watch 2 seasons of this. If there was like 20 episodes, 2 seasons, I could binge watch that motherfucker and not stop, okay? It kills me that I gotta wait every fucking Sunday for it to drop. You know, and I pray to God, I'll be fucking so mad with Power sometimes. Fucking 50 will do like those, like the little hiatus and shit. Like, oh, we'll come back in 3. Fuck that. I will kill you, 50. Okay. Anyways, guys, that is all the time we got for the weekend wrap. Yo, I'm headed to my MTV shoot. Like I said, I got to do this content. I need to see a doctor, and we're supposed to go on fucking vacation. I need to get my UC fixed again because this is ridiculous, right? The 3rd vaccine shot for Pfizer and Moderna is available now. I guess probably for just like healthcare workers and like first responders or whatever and like essential people. So I'm going to try to find out how the fuck to get that bitch ASAP. No Rocky. All right. All right, guys. Look, man, I really hope everyone who's listening has a great week. Do not forget to enter that Captain Morgan contest. And please, I'm begging you guys, seriously, it's not that difficult. Please subscribe to the show if you haven't, okay? All right, hit that subscribe button. It helps us a lot. Help us get better, fucking guests. Help us do better things. Give you a better show. All right, I still got Tracks NYC coming on to talk about his crazy shit with Scott Disick. I got Ray J coming on. I got Andrew Dice Clay. I got Too Short. I even got Kendra Lust coming on the show, right? And a lot of people who've committed, but I just haven't been able to stay put to get this going. But sorry, I do like going solo dolo, spitting that free game to you guys and just giving you guys like real shit, okay? But more interviews are coming. More giveaways are coming. Guys, that's it. God bless. Lakey Lake, what's up, homie? Take us out of here, fam. Wait, hold on. Fuck that. Lakey, I know you're holding Doge, all right? So don't just take us out of here, y'all. Take us to the moon. Peace, y'all.